Okay, Friday's highlights from GreatStockPicks.com live trading chat room. All right, only made a couple calls today again, but it paid off really well. MCP showed up on our early strength play scan. Okay, and you see the nice daily closing near the highs. This could easily be multi-day. Don't have any shares left though. I went ahead and made this a day trade. Probably a good overnight hold though. On an intraday basis, 5-minute candles. You can see the gap up there. See that massive volume. So it had our attention early, and went ahead and called it long. Right there. I don't like to dive into stuff right off the bat. On that green candle right there, and the worst case stop. And I'll give you the numbers here in just a second. The worst case stop went below this green candle. So above it, entry. Below it, stop. And you can see how nicely that worked. And the numbers are: the entry I called 28.48. Worst case stop 19 cents below. Never stopped out. From 28.48 went to 30.96 for a $2.48 move in our favor on 19 cents risk. It's kind of funny. I sent out an email highlighting this trade earlier today. I cut out early because I've got an old herniated disc injury flaring up again. That's what happens when you unload about 100 bags of mulch, which I've been doing this week, a lot of landscaping. So flared it up, and so now I'm feeling like an old man. So I told everybody I was cutting out early, made a lot of money on MCP, and turns out when I was finally out, it ended up going up quite a bit more after I sent out the email. So the email's not even correct. You actually could have made a lot more. $2.48 a share on 19 cents risk. That's I only made a few calls today. That was one of them. HGSI, see this big spike here? I would love to tell you our members got a hold of that one, but we didn't. It happened near the end of the day. I was already logged out. I actually called this. Here's the opening high right here. I actually called it. I said if it breaks the early high, HGSI has been acting like it's trying to bottom on the daily. So I called it there. Worst case stop a dime below. So a break of the early high was 786, and over the course of 5, 10, 15 minutes it went to like 790. After 15 minutes, came back to the entry. I told everybody I was killing it flat. Doing too well in MCP to give any back, and if this went, it should have gone quickly. And then in true HGSI fashion, it does this in the last 25 minutes, just ripped. Don't even know why, if it had news or whatever. But we were on the right stock. Just goes to prove that timing is everything, and the timing was off there. But it didn't cost me anything. It was a flat trade. And then ARO we were watching early. And I mentioned over 1950, this could go when it looked like this. And it went over 1950 and went to 1974. So a tradable event, and then just chopped around the rest of the day. But again, not a loss. And I think that was it for me. And then one of our chat room members that we've upgraded to chat room stars, Mo, again called DSCO. We had this on Bounce Watch anyway. DSCO got halted the other day and then gapped up on good news, and it's been selling off ever since. So I threw it on Bounce Watch, and Mo called it. Mo put forth his idea, I think around 352, 353, 354, right in here, with a low of day stop. This doesn't look like much, but even that at 354, it ends up going to 372. So I mean, it's almost 20 cents on a $3 stock. Very nice percentage gain, and Mo actually sold half right up there around 370 something. Not sure what he did with the other half. Like I said, I cut out early, but still a nice percentage gainer there too. So anyway, that was it. A slow day as far as me finding a lot of opportunities, but it doesn't matter when you find an MCP. That's all you need. So I'm not going to babble any further. I'm going to try to send out videos every day next week. Try to highlight some of our members' calls as well, because there's a lot of stars in there, and talk a little bit more about charting going forward as well. Still in both of our swings. Not up big on either one of them, but we're still in both of our swings as well. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys Monday.